Hi, everyone. Today I have a fun little story for you. Imagine traveling to a country where you don't speak the language at all. Everything can go wrong, and sometimes it's really funny. Let's see what happens in this story.
Hey, I just got back from my trip to Italy, and wow, it was amazing, but also super challenging.
Really? Italy is beautiful. What was so challenging?
Well, I didn't speak Italian at all, not a single word. And believe me, that made a huge difference.
Oh, wow. So, how did you manage? Did people speak English there?
Some did in big cities like Rome or Milan. But when I went to smaller towns, forget it. People barely spoke English.
Oh, no. So, what did you do?
I had to improvise, like a lot, pointing at things, using hand gestures, sometimes even drawing on napkins. People laughed so much.
That sounds fun. Can you give me an example?
Sure. One time, I wanted to buy a bus ticket. I walked up to the counter, tried to say tickets of Florence, and nothing. The guy just stared at me.
Oh, no. Really?
Yeah, I started pointing at the map, then used my phone to show a picture of the bus route. And finally, he understood.
Wow. You really had to think on your feet.
Exactly. And it wasn't just the bus. In restaurants, I had the funniest experiences.
Like what?
Well, I went to a small trattoria. I tried to order pasta. I thought I was saying spaghetti in the correct way, but I mispronounced it completely. The waiter started laughing so hard.
That's priceless. Did you manage to eat what you wanted?
Eventually, yes, I started pointing at the dishes I wanted and sometimes using a translation app. But the first few days, I barely ate anything I liked.
Oh, no. That must have been frustrating.
It was, but also funny. Every day was a little adventure. Like one morning, I got on the wrong bus. I thought it was going to Venice, but it ended up somewhere small in the mountains.
No way! How did you get back?
I had to ask for directions, and since no one understood me, I ended up following a local lady who seemed to be going the same way. Kind of risky, but it worked.
Wow, that's crazy. Did you feel stressed?
Sometimes, especially when I was lost and didn't know how to explain anything. I remember standing in a square, asking three people for directions, and each gave me a different answer.
That sounds like a movie scene.
It felt like one. And then there were moments where I had to buy groceries. Simple things like bread or milk became full on challenges.
Did you learn any words before the trip?
I tried. I learned hello, thank you, excuse me, where is, but it wasn't enough for real conversations, especially in shops, cafes, or when asking for directions.
So, you basically became an expert in gestures and pointing.
Yes, and funny faces. I even started acting things out like a mini play. People laughed, but it worked.
That's amazing. Any other funny stories?
Oh, many. Like when I tried to ask a local for the bathroom, I thought I said it correctly, but instead, I accidentally asked for something completely different. The man laughed and pointed me to the right place.
That must have been embarrassing.
A little, but also memorable. I felt like every mistake turned into a funny story, And honestly, it made me feel more confident every day.
So you're saying that not speaking the language was actually kind of a good experience?
Definitely. It was scary at first, but then I started enjoying the challenge. It made me more creative in communicating and more patient too.
That's inspiring. I think I'd be too scared to travel somewhere I didn't speak the language.
Don't be scared. The key is to laugh at yourself and try to connect with people, even if it's just with smiles and gestures. People are usually very kind and helpful.
Wow. I really want to hear more about your trip. You have so many stories.
Oh, trust me, I do. And I haven't even told you the story about the hotel check-in yet. That one was unforgettable.
Okay, so let me tell you about the hotel check-in.
Oh, this sounds interesting already.
I arrived late in the evening, tired and carrying all my bags. I walked to the reception and tried to explain my reservation in my broken Italian.
And?
The receptionist looked at me with a blank face. I repeated the same words slowly. Still nothing.
I can imagine the confusion.
Then I tried showing my booking confirmation on my phone, but apparently the hotel system didn't recognize it. I started panicking a little.
Oh no. What did you do next?
I remembered a few Italian phrases I had learned. Camera for room, prenotazione for reservation, and I said them all at once, pointing at my phone.
Did it work?
Finally, the receptionist laughed, typed something on the computer, and handed me my key. I was so relieved, but I was also sweating like crazy.
Wow, that must have been stressful and funny at the same time.
Exactly. Then, the next morning, I tried ordering breakfast. I pointed at the pastries I wanted, but the waiter brought me something completely different.
What did you do?
I tasted it, and it was surprisingly good. I guess I discovered some new favorite foods by accident.
That's awesome. Did you make any friends there?
A little. There was another traveler who didn't speak the local language either. We started helping each other using gestures and translation apps. It was like our own secret communication system.
That's so cool. So, even without speaking the language, you still managed to connect with people.
Exactly. And that's the best part of traveling. You realize that communication is more than just words. Smiles, gestures, kindness, they go a long way.
I love that. Any final funny story from the trip?
Yes. One night, I wanted to take a taxi back to the hotel. I tried explaining the address, but the driver didn't understand a word. So I ended up showing him a photo of the hotel from Google Maps.
That's genius.
And the taxi driver laughed and said something I didn't understand, but eventually I made it back safe and sound. And honestly,
It was one of the most memorable nights of my trip.
So, what's the lesson from all this?
Don't worry too much about the language. Be patient, be creative, and enjoy the journey. Some of the best travel stories come from unexpected moments.
I love that. I think everyone watching will relate to that.
Exactly. And I hope this story inspires you to travel even if you don't speak the language. Adventure is waiting.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little travel story and had fun practicing your English with us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fun English listening stories. See you in the next video.